Child trafficking refers to the exploitation of girls and boys primarily for forced labor and sexual exploitation, sometimes sold by a family member or an acquaintance, sometimes lured by false promises of education and a better life. These children are often held in slave-like conditions without enough food, shelter or clothing, and are often severely abused and cut off from all contact with their families. Here in Yeji and its environs, these activities of child trafficking are common, especially along the Volta Lake. To help curb these worrying menace, Globeserve Ministries International, a faith-based organization, is engaging parents in the area to help combat child slavery along the Volta Lake. The church, in partnership with Westwood Community Church of the USA, organized a seminar for over 200 parents to strategize towards curbing this practice. Reverend Anthony Kofi Dunia is the General Overseer of Globeserve Ministries International.
We believe that the law alone, standing alone to fight issues of child trafficking and child labor, won't be able to sustain this. But if we can combine it with the preaching of the gospel, bringing people out of darkness, then we believe that we can have a lasting solution for our people and our generation.
After years of educational outreaches, Reverend Dunia says there has been a significant impact in the area, with about 5 children rescued and restored to their parents.
You know, the gospel has power to transform lives, and we have already now seen about 5 children that have been restored to their parents, that actually not only restored, but that are actually pursuing their education. So we are beginning to see the effects of the power of this gospel of justice happening here.
Reverend Dunia, noticing the moral and ethical implication of child trafficking, stressed that there is an urgent need for collective action within the community and charged all to speak out to help change the status quo.
Child trafficking is a big issue, and child labor is a big issue, affects all nations. But do you know what? If we are ever going to be able to solve this problem, it will take our collective efforts. And that if we see anything happening negatively in our small communities, it is our responsibility to speak out, to say something. If we see children being trafficked, we shouldn't turn a blind eye. We need to rise up and say something.
Some of the participants, most of whom are fisher folks, shared with us what they learned from the encounter and admonished parents within the area to stay away from child labor and keep their children in school to help secure their future. It is bad how we take our children along to the lake. We have to take them to school so that they get better education and help us in future. That is an ancient practice, and we have noticed that it is not helpful to us, and we have to put a stop to it. So we have to educate our children to help them have a better future. The Gospel of Justice Conference, which was held under the theme Changing Lives and Transforming Communities Through the Gospel of Justice, saw over 100 participants benefiting from a free vocational training aimed at helping empower them and their families. Anna Sabit, Joy News, Yeji.